Hey everybody, good afternoon. Got a quick Quest tutorial video to share with you guys today. Today we're going to take a look at an analysis of your sales figures by purchaser. This information is going to be very vital to you as you decide where to leverage your specifications for discretionary business. So what I've done in this video is I've selected a territory that's not in our region. This is the Houston territory, and because there are 2 reps in this territory, I need to first start off under the Reports tab and simply click Sales History for the team. Now, as you guys are already familiar with the screen, you're going to see 5 years worth of data, and we're going to look specifically at this fiscal year. So we're going to take the year 2019. Once I click that year, there's a drop-down menu that appears, and we're going to select Purchaser from that menu. And now we are going to see every company that's purchased material in fiscal year 2019. Now, in this territory's case, there are a couple of retail accounts, strategic accounts that are at the top. So we're going to look specifically this afternoon at flooring contractors. So let me just grab a couple and we'll take a peek at them. So we're going to select the flooring contractor we want to look at. We're going to get another drop-down menu, and what we really want to look at today is how much work are we responsible for that they're ordering versus the amount of work that the flooring contractor is responsible for. So from this drop-down menu, we're going to select specified sales, and the end result is actually a case that warrants some good conversation. So in this particular case, this flooring contractor has ordered $124,000 worth of material in fiscal year 2019, and the flooring contractor is not responsible for any of that. So this is a situation that unfortunately I see many times as I travel around and look at your territories, and this is definitely a flooring contractor that's not reciprocating. So my advice to this territory manager would be the next time that this flooring contractor calls for a price, I would let them know that they need to pass on this bid and not quote this, because it's very evident that all of the work that they are ordering or that they're winning is the responsibility of the local reps. So this is definitely a kind of a red flag situation where this rep is not leveraging their specifications, and they're not getting any discretionary business due to all their hard work. So let's take a look at another flooring contractor. We're going to choose the next one down. Same steps. Now in this case, this is a little more of what we want to see. In this case, the total year-to-date business is $117,000. And it looks like the flooring contractor is responsible for over half of that. So this is a little more in line with what we would like to see with some discretionary business. Now, with the flooring contractor doing $67,000, if you notice as you scan from right to left toward January, the vast majority of this is one project, hence this large dollar amount here. So while they are bringing projects to us, it's not really on a regular basis. As you can see, there was a gap between February, March, and April where they didn't order anything, and then just a little bit here on these couple of months. But overall, this is one of those situations where it looks like a two-way street. Now, while we're on this screen, let's go ahead and take a look at the products that this flooring contractor is selling on our behalf. This is very vital information as you sit down and talk with your flooring contractors and learning about what holes we can fill as a supplier. And when we sit down and talk about what products they can sell of ours and they agree to sell them, this is a good way to keep up with what they're selling, and if they're really following through with the promises that they tell us. So I've not looked at this yet. Let's go ahead and take a look. So we're going to click on the name of the company again, come down here to Style Inventory, and this is going to tell us what ACS Flooring has been selling this year. So as we suspected, looks like one large order of Meadow that came in earlier in the year, and then we've just got a couple of other products scattered in here. Rather than dollar amount, let's go ahead and take a look at how many square yards they've sold. So what I did there is report contents, and I'm going to change from dollars to square yards. we will see that it looks like roughly a 2,500 yard job of meadow and then a couple of other smaller jobs. So this particular territory manager can look at this, and it really opens themselves up to having some conversations as to none of our entry-level products, none of our LVT has been sold, and no kinetics have been sold. So we need to, I would encourage this rep to sit down with this flooring contractor and find out why. Maybe it's a lack of training on those products, but really when we're looking at a flooring contractor, the way that our discretionary products are priced, there should be at least some of this business coming through, and in this case, it's not. So all of this information, again, this is why we're looking at it, and you can too when looking at your subs. So let's try one more before we sign off here. Just simply hit the back button to go back to this screen, and we're going to go to architectural floors, specified sales. And when we take a look here, total volume of 115, and over half, or about half of that, architectural floors is responsible for. We look at really only 1 month that they did not sell anything. Of course, there's January and February. So the first quarter, they didn't really take our books out at all. And then let's go ahead and take a look a little deeper as to what products Architectural Floors has taken out on our behalf so far this year. And again, it looks like a 1 or 2 decent size projects with Inception. Let's go ahead and check out the square yards that they've sold. So about a 1,400 yard job of Inception, and then we get into some higher price products with K2 and Craftwork. And yet again, what the products that we're missing here are LVT, a little bit of kinetics that they've sold, but definitely none of the products that we would expect to see. Oxford Madras, Outfitter, Intrinsic, the products like that, Mix Merge and Fuse, none of those. So again, this is one of those opportunities for this rep to sit down with them, review pricing with these products, and see if they make a fit. So that's really what I wanted to cover with you guys today. Take a moment as you're getting ready to have a sit-down meeting with your flooring contractors. This is a good place to go. This is definitely where you need to go when it's time to do a biannual review with your flooring subs. As always, if you don't get anything that we've gone over in the video, just reach out and give me a call. Thanks.